Alright, here we are for the final and third round of the exhibition matches of the Star Wars The Gathering custom magic set.
Oh yes.
I'm playing 5-color stormtroopers and Abby's playing Jund bounty hunters.
Yeah,
so
baby.
Should be an interesting matchup. Those are kind of the last two themes in the sets. We're interested to see how they work out. So the stormtroopers, as you remember, they're kind of like slivers in that they all grant abilities to each other. Like this one that gives all of them death touch, this one gives them all +0/+1, this one gives them all haste, all +1/+1, gives them all kind of the frost titan ability. And we have a lot of dual lands in the deck, the sacrifice dual lands that we've seen before to try and achieve all 5 colors, because we are for all 5 colors. So this hand, you know, we don't have all 5 colors yet. We have a plains, and then we can get any of the Esper colors here, but I think that should be fine. We can get a black, and then we can play these guys. We don't have any white guys currently with the plains, but hopefully we'll get there. So are you keeping your opening hand, Abby?
Yeah, mine's really good.
Oh god. Alright, well I'll play this and pass the turn to you. And then during your end step, we'll probably just crack this for a swamp, run out the Death Trooper. Then, worst comes to worst, we can run out Heavy Trooper, and hopefully we get like a red or a green or a blue. Basically anything except another plains or swamp.
Your turn.
Alright, so we will sack this during your end step, and we'll view our library, get a swamp. And it comes play tapped. Untap, draw. What do we get? Ooh, Dark Trooper, so that one's nice. It doesn't grant any abilities, but it gets all of the abilities, and it's a 2/2 with repair, so kind of okay there.
Alright.
We'll tap 2 for our Death Trooper, and pass turn, so it's just a 1/1 death touch.
Alright, let's see here.
Not much by itself, but it can get in for some damage, and maybe it'll get pumped up by something like this, so we'll see what happens. And giving all of our other guys death touch, that could be in real handy. That might make it really hard for Abbey to block, so... Alright, so you got a mountain and 2 mana. We got a bounty spotter. Alright, so
spotting that bounty, bitch.
So bounty spotter doesn't untap. That's unfortunate. You can tap it to put a bounty counter on a creature. Okay, that's cool. And whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, we untap him. So he can just kind of turn on all your bounty guys.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Alright, you all set?
Go for it.
So we will untap, draw. Ooh, good, we got a land, nice. So we don't get to use that for colored mana this turn, but that might be okay. So let's see here. We don't... Alright, I think what we're going to do this turn is we're just going to play our 3-drop Heavy Trooper. And Heavy Trooper gives all of our guys +1/+0, so it's a 2/3, and this is now a 1/2. And we'll pass a turn. We're not going to attack just yet. But this way, next turn we can start attacking into Abbey if she doesn't play anything else besides this 2/2. And then maybe, you know, down the line we can crack this for either red or green. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so you got a forest, and we're tapping 2 for Novice Bounty Hunter.
Oh, yes.
So now we got some payoff for your bounty counters. So whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, it basically deals 2 damage to me. Okay, sounds good?
Yep, sounds good to me. And go ahead.
Okay, so we will untap, draw. Ooh, Sand Trooper. So that's kind of the 2-drop we're looking for right here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and play that. So playing Sand Trooper. So it's a 2/3 because it gets the bonus from this guy. And then we will attack with our 2/3 Death Touch Vigilance. So this guy's attacking, we'll untap him after combat. Just to show he's attacking, we'll tap him. So you're just going to take 2? Okay, so we'll untap him, go to our second main, and then we'll pass turn to you. So now basically we just are going to probably crack this jungle village at Abby's end of turn to get a green for our Scout Trooper, since again I think the +1/+1 is much more valuable than just giving haste. Alright, so you got 2 mana, so what are we going to do? Headhunting! Ooh, that's kind of a cool card. So you put a bounty counter on a creature, I lose a life, and you draw a card. So who are you putting a bounty counter on?
I think I'm going to put it on the Heavy Trooper.
Heavy Trooper? Okay,
yes.
That makes sense. So we will add a red counter to show that it has bounty, and I will lose a life, and you draw a card. Hopefully you get anything good, anything you can cast this turn. I don't think you can really attack, so...
Yeah, I'll never tell.
Alright.
Guess I'll pass turn.
Alright, looking good for us. So during your end step, we will crack this jungle village. We'll view our library. Get a forest, and then we will take our turn, untap, draw. Ooh, more lands, nice. Underworld Slums.
Ooh.
So, do we have any 4s? No, so we can either play a 3 or we can play our 2 right here. So I think we're just going to play our 2 guy, since he pumps up everyone. So we'll play Scout Trooper, gives all my troopers +1/+1. So that means this is a 2/2, this is a 2/3, and then so it's a 3/4. This is a 3/3, and they all have vigilance. Sounds good to me. So I think we'll go to attacks, and is it time to start getting aggressive is the question. Yeah, let's just go for it. I think if Abbey wants to double block with some stuff, then that's fine. So again, we're tapping them just to show that they're attacking, but we'll untap them because they have vigilance. So any blocks, Abbey, or are you just going to take
let's see here.
the damage? So we have, remember, all these guys get +1, +2. So.
Okay.
Alright, oh, so we got one block. I assume you're double blocking with both these guys?
Yep, and...
And, oh, you got something else up your sleeve?
Of course.
Oh no. Ooh, Doomblade on my Scout Trooper, I assume?
Of course.
Oh, wow, that's actually really good. Whoops, did I just put this Trooper back into the deck? On top of my, whoops, alright, so I put it on top of my library. That's nice, we can just put it right back in the graveyard where it belongs.
Alright.
Okay,
Woo,
so...
crisis averted.
Alright, so wow, so that was a really good turn for you. So this guy's now a 2/3 with Death Touch, so I'll put 1 damage on both of them to kill both your guys, and then you take 1, 2, 3 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good. And since a guy with a bounty counter on it died, I take 2 damage thanks to your Novice Bounty Hunter. So I take 2 down to 17. Untap my guys because they have Vigilance, and I guess... I can't cast this, can't cast these, so I'll pass the turn to you.
Hey.
So now, I guess we're going to get a red with this Underworld Slums. That'll let us cast either this guy or this guy next turn, depending on what Abbey does. So, alright, so Abbey has 5 mana, and we're getting... Black Market Dealer. Alright, so whenever a rogue or hunter you control dies, put a bounty counter on a creature. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, target player loses a life and draws a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can just draw cards, or if I'm at like 1 life, you can kill me. Cool.
Exactly.
Alright. Anything else, or are you all set?
That's it for me. Go ahead.
Alright, so we will crack this Underworld Slums, view our library, get a mountain, and then we will take our turn. So let's untap, draw. Ooh, that's a good one, but we don't have enough mana for it yet. So Abbey has a 2/2. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play this Speeder Trooper. Gives all our guys haste. And yeah, we can... I don't think I want to trade my Death Touch for that yet, so we're just going to attack with these 2. And again, we'll untap them after combat. So, any blocks, Abbey, or...?
No, but I want to take that.
Alright, take 4 down to 11.
Yep.
Alright, untap our guys. Second main, nothing. Go ahead.
Alright.
So he's still waiting for a blue to have perfect mana, but this guy, I mean, he would have helped us with the Doomblade a little bit, although Abbey could have just delayed it by a turn, so not super helpful. Oh boy, what's this? Open Season. Okay, so in Open Season enters the battlefield. For each opponent, put a bounty counter on target creature that player controls. Alright, so who are you putting the bounty counter on?
Put it on the Speeder Trooper.
Speeder Trooper sounds good. So we will add a red counter. And then creatures your opponents control with bounty counters on them can't activate abilities. Not really a big deal here.
Yeah, none of these really have abilities to activate.
And whenever a creature that has bounty counter on it dies, they lose 2 life, and each other player gains 2 life. So I would lose 2 life, and you'd gain 2 life.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes blocking a better proposition.
Of course.
We'll see. All right, you all set?
Yep, I am all set for this turn. Go ahead.
All right, so we will
Psycho.
untap, draw. All right, Jedi Enclave. Good, that'll get us blue eventually, or we could just do this. Our guys don't really have any big bonuses yet, though, so maybe that'd be fine. They do have Death Touch and Haste, so yeah, why don't we just go ahead and do that? So we're going to deploy the troops.
Hey.
Creates 3 1/1 white trooper creatures.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Let's create some. So it's a trooper,
Oh, my.
white, 1/1. Hey, and it actually showed up. So we get 3 of them. Put them up here. Alright, and they have haste, so we'll go to attacks. We'll attack with them, and we'll attack with our vigilance guy as well. I don't want to attack with this really just yet, because if Abbey blocks here, then we'll lose our haste. So I'd rather just put some pressure on her with these. She's only at 11, so we'll see what happens.
All right, let's see.
So any blocks, you can trade with our Sand Trooper, or you'll be trading with any of them since they all have Death Dodge.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this Black Market Dealer really isn't doing much for me right now. So I need to save some hide.
You gonna block the Sand Trooper?
Yes, so I'm actually going to block the Sand Trooper.
Okay, that sounds good. So you take 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
All right, so you're down to 8, And Sand Trooper dies. Your black market dealer dies. Nothing with a bounty counter on it died. So pass turn to you.
All right.
This open season's not doing too much. Just
yeah, this whole deck isn't really doing anything.
Well, it seems like it's one of those decks that, like the Sith and what was the other one that we played? The Sith and the droids. The ability, it's fine, but it just doesn't come up often enough for it to be relevant. You know?
No, it's true.
So at least it seems like you got something here. Ooh, TIE Bomber. Okay, space flight 3/2. But it can also lose space flight, so that means it can come down to the ground and block things there. So that's kind of helpful.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so you all set?
Yep, I'm good to go.
Okay, so we will untap, draw. Ooh, we got an island. Nice. Okay, so we can play, yeah, I mean, pretty much everything we play is going to have haste, so let's play our Dark Trooper, 2/2 repair. And then for 2 mana, we'll play our Jump Trooper, 1/1, kind of protects our guys. And then we'll go to attacks. Yeah, I'm not so concerned about us just losing life and her, Abbey, gaining life. So we're just going to attack with everyone except the Death Touch guy. Because the Death Touch has been very helpful, so we'll just send in all these guys. Any blocks?
Well, let's see here.
Coming in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there needs to be some block.
Yes, there does. So I'm going to go ahead and
block the Speeder Trooper. It has the bounty counter on it, so.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to go ahead and block the Speeder Trooper.
And you paid 1 to.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Okay, cool. So you'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
Unfortunately, yes. This is not looking good for me.
And then these guys kill each other. And since the guy with the bounty counter on it, whoops. Oh, the cockatrice, you're killing me here. Okay, so Speeder Trooper dies, and then since the guy with the bounty counter on it died, thanks to open season, I lose 2 life, and you gain 2 life up to 4. Hey! So you're up to 4, and we'll pass the turn. You need a bit of a tiny miracle here. So.
I really do. This has not been a good match for me so far.
Death Trooper has just been fantastic, so we'll keep that in mind when we do the drafts and sealed. The Trooper deck seems very strong.
Yeah, Trooper deck seems really good.
And mana hasn't even been that big of a problem. These fetch lands have just been perfect. So Hut Palace, you get a red, you have a lot of mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Aqualish Bounty Hunter.
Aqualish Bounty Hunter. Okay, when a creature with a Bounty Hunter on dies, target player discards a card. Not so good,
but it is a 4/3.
Okay, sounds good.
Not really enough to stop you next turn.
So I'm just going to attack and kill you next turn?
Yeah, that's not going to work. So we're going to head and...
Alright, well, what would we draw for our card? Shock Trooper. Oh, wow, you would have made my guys even bigger. So yeah.
Oh, no.
Alright, so... Alright, cool. So Troopers takes game 1 fairly handily. We'll see what happens in round 2.
Yep.
Alright, here we are for round 2 of 5-color Stormtroopers versus Jund Bounty Hunters. Abbey will be going first this time. This is my opening hand, so we don't have great mana like before. We only have a mountain and forest, but we do have, a red card right here, so we draw any land we can play it, draw any other 2 lands. We can play Shock Trooper, who looks very strong. We also have Death Trooper, which I'm very happy with, and then Dark Trooper can be cast with any land, and Trooper Commando, which, again, we have all red and green guys, a black guy who's very strong, and one that can be cast on anything, so I think it's worth it to keep this. And Abbey, I assume your opening hand looks amazing?
Oh, it's the best yet.
Alright, so go ahead whenever you're ready.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, no 1-drop. Always a win. So, ooh, and we drew a swamp. So lucky. But we'll just play this and pass turn. And then next turn we can play probably Death Trooper, followed by Speeder Trooper, followed by Shock Trooper, and we win the game. So yeah, I mean, we're curving out pretty well here. We have a great 2-drop, pretty good 3-drop, great 4-drop, into great 4-drop, into pretty good 3-drop, so we'll see what Abbey has, but... Bounty Spotter. Alright, we saw that guy last game. He didn't do too much, so we'll see if he does something better this game.
Yeah, he might do something.
He's good for getting a bounty counter on something like in a pinch. But I don't know. We'll see. Alright, play a Swamp. Ooh, we got a Wild Holocron. I don't even think we need that right now, so we'll just play Death Trooper and pass turn.
Alright.
Alright, so Abbey has a Forest. It's perfect mana. You got something to do this turn?
Yep, it's perfect for my Outer Rim Slaver.
Outer Rim Slaver. Ooh, okay. So when it enters the battlefield, you put a bounty hunter on a creature. I assume it's going to be this guy.
Obviously.
And then Oh, if you do, another target creature you control fights that creature.
Yep, so the bounty spider is obviously going to fight the death trooper.
Okay, sounds good. So they kill each other.
Yes, they do.
All right, I mean, yeah, that's
it's good to get the death touch out of the way.
Yeah, it does get the death touch out of the way, and it leaves you with a 3/3 in play as well. So
exactly, that's a pretty good card.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Good value for 3 mana.
Good value. So we got an island. That's not so great right here. Abbey did kill our death toucher, which is quite unfortunate. So for 3 mana, we can either play our Speeder Trooper or our Dark Trooper. I think we're just going to go ahead and play Speeder Trooper. Get all of our guys haste. And we're not going to attack, obviously, but we'll pass the turn.
All right.
So next turn, we'll have 4 mana, and we can play our Trooper Commando. And then we can start attacking, and then we can just apply the pressure. So it is unfortunate we lost our Death Touch, but I think we'll be fine without it. Ooh, so Abbey plays TIE Bomber. Again, that's a 3/2 space flight that can come down and block if needed. Oh, and are you attacking?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, yeah, we'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 17.
All right, pass turn.
All right, so we'll untap, draw, and we got a swamp. Sure, we don't need double black for anything right now. And we'll go ahead and play Trooper Commando. And they both have haste, so we'll attack with both of them. And you guy can't block.
Well, unfortunately, yep, so I'll take the 5.
Take the 5. All right.
$5.
$5 right to the face.
Oh, man.
All right, so next turn we'll have 5 mana, so that means we can play... well, depends what Abbey does. We might just slam this guy for a lot of damage, but if she plays a little bit differently, then maybe we'll just do this and this next turn. So either way, we're looking pretty good. All right, coming in for attacks first.
Of course.
Get that out of the way. All right, so attacking with both, so that's 6. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 11. Maybe we should be a bit more worried than we are. We'll see.
My second main phase.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and...
What do we got? Just 1 red? Oh, Lightning Bolt.
Yes, I'm going to bolt your Trooper Commando.
Alright, yeah, nice reprint in this set. So,
yes.
Alright, Trooper Commando down. Ugh, that's actually kind of bad. Just kind of decimating our army over here.
Yeah,
oh my god, you have Doomblade?
Yes, get rid of that Speeder Trooper.
Alright, geez, I thought we were getting aggressive. I guess
No.
No, you are not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Scout Trooper, so that's good. So we'll play a Swamp. So we're going to play Scout Trooper, gives all our guys +1/+1. And then we will play for 3 mana Dark Trooper, who's now a 3/3 with repair. So lets us pass the turn back to Abbey. So then we can block her Slaver. Still can't do much about this TIE Bomber. We're going to have to figure out something to do about that. We do have a couple removal spells in the deck, so hopefully we draw one before we die. Or we can take Abbey down before she kills us. We'll see what happens. Alright, so 3 mana, Black Market Dealer. We saw that last game. So whenever a rogue or a hunter dies, you put a bounty counter on something, and then whenever bounty thing dies, probably you draw a card and lose a life unless I'm at 1 or 2 life. Alright, cool. Coming in for attacks. Okay. Yeah, that's about the expected attacks. So we're going to block the 3/3 with our 3/3 Dark Trooper, and we can't do anything about the 3/2, so we'll take 3.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, down to 11. So Dark Trooper has repair.
You're down to 8.
Yeah, I mean down to from 11 to 8.
Yes, exactly.
So Dark Trooper has repair. So that means when it dies, we put 2 repair counters on it in the graveyard, which is a little strange, but we'll do our best. And at the beginning of your upkeep, we remove a counter, and when the last one's removed, we can cast it again. Thing is, though, in Cockatrice, as you can see when we put this in our graveyard, we can't really put counters on it. So I'm just going to leave it right here in this red zone, which will also call my graveyard, and we'll put 2 repair counters on it. Can I even put repair counters on it here? Oh my god, I can't even put repair counters on it here. Can I do it in exile? Can I put counters on in exile? Nope.
Nope.
So we'll just leave it on the lands over here, and we'll put some counters on it, some yellow counters to differentiate them. Alright, so this is my graveyard over here. And your Slaver dies as well, right? Because they traded.
No.
So that took a minute to figure out, but we got there. So 2 repair counters. Okay, cool. All set after that?
Alright, well, there's really nothing else we can do after that, so I will pass the turn. So you go.
Alright, so we will untap. Then during our upkeep, we will remove a counter. So 1. And then we will draw. Jump Trooper, not the greatest. So this guy is a 2/2. Right now, this guy's a 2/2. Alright, well, I think the only thing I really can do this turn is I'm going to play Shock Trooper. So we'll go ahead, because then next turn we'll cast this guy when he's done repairing, and this guy. So we'll play Shock Trooper, and it gives all our guys +2/+0. So he's a 4. No, because he gets +1/+1. So this guy is a 4/2, and this guy is a 5/3. And I really don't want to trade this for Black Market Dealer, so we'll just go ahead and pass the turn.
All right.
Because I have a feeling if we attack a Scout Trooper, Abbey would just block with Black Market Dealer, because our Scout Trooper is very valuable, whereas this thing, meh, not so much.
All right, first things first. We're going to get in for some beats here.
All right, TIE Bomber?
Yes, sir.
All right, can't do anything. It's in space, down to 5.
Space. All right.
So we got 1, 2, 3, and Ferocity of the Underworld. Ooh, okay, so again, wow, we're seeing all these cool gold uncommons for the different factions. So this one lets you destroy a permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less, copy an instant or sorcery spell, or return a card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can return any card. Wow, that's really good.
Exactly. I'm giving the Slaver back.
The Slaver?
Yes.
All right, so the Outer Rim Slaver, that was the other gold card that lets you put a bounty counter on something and then fight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yikes. So you all set?
Yep, I'm good to go.
All right, so we don't have anything to do during the end step, untap, upkeep. So we have this one, remove our counter. So now we can cast it again. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. Cast the Dark Trooper. It's a 3/3. Draw. Sand Trooper. Not so great. So this one, the Jump Trooper, it says whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, we counter it. And I think that might be helpful for when Abbey plays the Slaver next turn. So we'll go ahead and cast Jump Trooper. And then we will go to attacks. And I don't really want to attack with this guy because he makes all of our guys so much better. So we'll attack with Shock Trooper, who is currently a 5/3. So, do you have any blocks?
No, I'll take the 5.
All right, take 5 down to 10. All right, and we will pass the turn to you. So, still worried about this TIE Bomber. If we could draw a removal spell next turn, that'd be great, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so what do we got here? 1, 2 mana, 3 mana for Bounty Sniper.
Sniping some bounty.
Sniping some bounty. You're just going to keep making that joke?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so it deals the damage to a creature when you tap it, and whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, you untap Bounty Sniper, but as you can see, all of our guys have no bounty on their heads, so we're doing fine. Alright, coming in for attacks.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Oh god. Alright, yep. We're down to 2. So we either need to win next turn, or we need to find a way to kill this. All set?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we'll untap, draw, Sith Holocron. That doesn't really help. None of these really help. Even if we could give our guys Vigilance with this one, which we can't because we don't have a Plains or a way to make white since these require a charge counter, wouldn't really do much. So, time for the Alpha Strike. Coming in for damage.
Oh my.
So remember, everyone gets +3/+1, so it's a lot of damage.
Well, obviously, we're going to go for blocking the fatties here.
Yep, so you block the 3, so it's 3/3, so it's a 5/3. So this one's a 5/3, and this one's a 5/3. So you block those, and then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down to 2.
Yep.
And then we're dead next turn because we can't do anything about the 3/2. Oh my god, we lost. Alright, so wow. Bounty Hunters made a comeback. Nice.
Sure did.
Cool. We'll see what happens in the final round. Alright, here we are for the third and final round of 5-color Stormtroopers versus Jund Bounty Hunters.
You ready for your whooping?
We'll see. We'll see. So I like our opening hand here. We have some decent lands. We have our Death Trooper again, very strong. Hazard Trooper, kind of expensive. Whatever. Deploy the troops, makes more guys. That's good. Repurpose, decent removal spell. And this is obviously going to get a swamp. So yeah, cool. I like our opening hand. Abbey, do you like yours?
I love it.
We're going first. We'll play the slums and pass to you.
All right.
This way we can get a swamp as soon as possible. Play this turn 2. Maybe we'll draw something to do on turn 3 or whatever. We'd really like some other stuff. So.
I too have a swamp.
Wow. Alright, so we have to go find our swamp. It's lost in our library.
What?
Little swamp, come home. Okay, and we untap, draw, and we got, ooh, very nice draw. So actually, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and play that instead. We'll play our Scout Trooper. Gives all the guys +1/+1, and pass the turn. So the reason we played that first is because, you know, we can get in for more damage this way. So if Abbey doesn't have a turn 2 or turn 3 play or whatever, then we can just start attacking. Uh-oh, but she has something.
Of course I do.
Good old dependable bounty spotter.
Exactly, so dependable. I can't believe it.
Alright, so untap, draw, Heavy Trooper, sure. Heavy Trooper's fine. Actually, we might just play Heavy Trooper here so that way we'll have a way to attack into the bounty spotter. So, yeah, I think that's... Because I really don't want to attack with our Death Trooper or Scout Trooper into bounty spotter because I think they're both way better than it is. So, but Heavy Trooper is already way bigger because it gets its own +1/+0 plus a +1/+1, so it's a 3/4. So we'll pass to Abbey.
All right.
So hopefully she doesn't have anything that is bigger than a 3/4 or can deal with our Scout Trooper or whatever. But we'll see. She has perfect mana.
Oh, I know.
It's what comes with only playing a 3-color deck.
Oh, you know how it is.
All right, so you got any? Oh, no, right to the end step.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, cool. I'm not complaining.
I'll let you go.
Draw. A little suspicious, but we'll see. Ooh, we got Moisture Farm.
Moisture Farm?
Moisture Farm.
Are you serious?
It's very moist.
Oh my.
So we put a charge counter on it, and you can remove a counter to add 1 mana of any color. That's kind of cool. Don't have anything that costs 4 right now. We just have a couple 5s and some 2s. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll play Death Trooper. Give all our guys Death Touch, and we'll attack with... no, we won't attack with Scout Trooper, but we will attack with Heavy Trooper, who's currently a 3/4.
Alright, well, in response...
Uh-oh. What could it be?
Doomblade, you're a Scout Trooper.
Good call, good call. Okay, yep, fair enough. So Scout Trooper down. Now this guy's only a 2/3, so do you take it?
Oh, yeah, I'll take 3.
Take 2.
Oh, yeah, 2.
Down to 18, and we'll pass turn.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, so... I think we'll go ahead and put a charge counter on Moisture Farm. We're not going to bother with trying to pretend like we're doing anything else with that mana. And next turn, if we draw a land, we could play a big dude, or this one, which would be also good because all of our guys have Death Touch, and they'd be 1/2s, which is kind of nice. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Alright.
Alright, so, and another pass of the turn.
Yes, baby.
Seems a little suspicious. Alright, whatever. We drew our land, so I'm happy with that. So the Hazard Trooper gives all of our guys Intimidate, which means they can only be blocked by creatures that share a color with it. Doesn't really mean much here because Abbey has black guys and all of our things are black. But it would make our white troopers a lot better. So actually, this is an instant? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and... Since Abbey obviously has something going on here, we're going to attack with our...
What? What do you mean?
She has something. We'll attack with our 2/3 and see what happens. So, you just going to take the 2, or...?
Yeah, I'll take the 2.
Okay, down to 16. And we'll pass turn to you.
Alright.
So again, the reason we didn't play this is because I'd rather do this during Abbey's end step and then play this during our next turn, and then that will give all of our white guys Intimidate, which would make them much stronger. So... Alright, so Abbey has a Hut Palace. Comes into play, you get a red. And
I sure do.
For black or green. You got some big plans for that mana?
Oh yes, I have the biggest plans for that mana,
right.
sir.
I'm not too excited to hear about that, but alright. Ooh, we got Unruly Surshot. So it comes to play, put a bounty counter on a creature. So who are you putting it on?
I think I will
Probably
put it...
Death Trooper, right?
Yeah, I will put it on Death Trooper.
Alright, and the reason that seems good is if you saw the second part, you can pay 4 to deal 2 damage to a creature with a bounty counter on it. So next turn you could just pay 4 and kill my Death Trooper, which really sucks for me.
Yeah, which gets wrecked, yeah.
Alright, all set?
Let's see here.
Or are you coming in for 2 with your guy that doesn't untap?
Well, I mean, it will once I kill your Death Trooper, so why not?
Oh, that's true. You could get in for 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll take 2. Not gonna block it. I'm gonna force Abbey to pay 4 mana to kill it if that's what she wants to do. Alright, all set?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Alright, so during your end step, we will cast Deploy the Troops, which creates 1, 2, 3 troopers.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, if we can get them up here. Oh, there we go. Okay. And these are all currently 1/2 Death Touch troopers, so pretty cool. Untap, draw. Sith Ruins, nice. So we'll go ahead and play that. So yeah, we have this, and we can get... Yeah, that has to be the play this turn. Oh, that's gonna be good.
What you cooking over there?
Nothing. So we're gonna do 4 mana, then we'll remove a charge counter, and we will add a black to cast Repurpose. And we will destroy your unruly Sure Shot.
What?
And get back Scout Trooper from our graveyard to our hand.
So rude.
Yeah. Rude and gross. That's what we are.
Oh my god.
And oh, look at this. Abbey has no blockers. Well then, I think we're just going to get in for some damage.
I guess I'm gonna have to take
So
1,
you
2,
take
3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. Oh my god.
You're down to 10. See, I think that was just getting rid of the thing that would kill our Death Touch thing was a lot better than just playing our Intimidate Trooper. Because, again, Intimidate, fine, but we can do that next turn. And I'd rather save our guy if we can, since I think our Death Touch Trooper is one of our better ones. Oh boy, what do we have? Ferocity of the Underworld, alright. What are you doing with it?
I want my unruly back.
Did you say that one more time?
I want my unruly Sure Shot back.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, do you have enough time to be doing this? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens, that's for sure. Alright, so, and then I'm going
Ferocity of the Underworld's going all over the place. Stack, battlefield.
Sure is.
It's traveling all over the underworld.
It is. You gotta travel, man.
Alright, then we have Twi'lek Seductress.
So seductive.
It's okay seductive. Must be blocked to Fable. Whenever it becomes blocked, put a bounty counter on that creature. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. 2/1 means it's going to die a lot. I wish it was maybe like a 1/3 or a 1/4 or something, but whatever.
Well, you know.
Also, Bounty Spouter shouldn't be untapped, should he? Since no creature with bounty counters on them died.
No, you're right.
All right.
Why did that untap?
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm good right here. So
All right, let's go ahead and crack our Sith Ruins and get from our library. We have white, black. I think we'll just get a red since we don't really have a lot of high impact blue, and we can make a blue with Moisture Farm. Worst comes to worst.
Moisture Farm.
What's so funny about Moisture Farm, huh?
It's just two words that I wouldn't expect to hear together.
Well, that's what Luke worked at, you know, the Moisture Farm on, what was it, Tatooine or whatever? It's a very important part of Star Wars history.
Oh, it's a part of the lore?
Yes, exactly. So, played our 3/3 Intimidate, which means all of our guys can only be blocked by creatures that share a color with them, and Abby's color is green, so she cannot block any of our guys, so she takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god. Gotta get serious here.
We'll pass the turn.
Alright.
We'll just add a counter to Moisture Farm.
To moisten it up a bit.
Moisten it up, get it nice and damp.
Oh, ew.
I want to squeeze a rag over that thing.
Ew, what are you even... Ew.
What? I want to get some moisture from the farm. It's fresh. Farm fresh moisture.
Farm fresh, high quality moisture.
Yeah. Don't you want some of that?
No. That just sounds disgusting.
Alright, so you got to do something real impressive this turn, Abby. You got a whole army of stormtroopers coming down on you.
Oh, I just drew an arrow for some reason. Alright. I'm gonna tap this mountain, this underworld slums.
Yep.
We're gonna get a novice bounty hunter right here.
Novice bounty hunter. Great.
So novice at bounty hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get, oh god, let's see here.
So you have 5 mana left.
Oh, I do.
So you can play that, the guy that puts a bounty counter on whatever's.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Or do you have something else up your sleeve? No, you're just playing the same guy. Alright, so who are you putting a bounty counter on?
I'm gonna put my bounty counter on Hazard Trooper.
Hazard Trooper? Yeah, that makes sense since, you know, it's making basically that your green guy can't block anything, so.
It's so silly.
See, I mean, you could attack with your Seductress, but it doesn't really do much. Just put another bounty counter and it would die, so. All set?
I know, yes, I'm all set.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. Ooh. Well, that'll pretty much guarantee us the win if something weird happens, so we'll go ahead and attack with everything.
Alright, well.
Remember, all the guys have Intimidate, which means they can only be blocked by creatures that share a color. So only your unruly Sure Shot can block there. Alright, and then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down to -2?
Yeah, I guess there's really nothing I can do about this, so it looks like the game is yours.
So yeah, when
you silly goose.
So when our guys with bounty counters on them die, then some things would trigger, but that wouldn't matter. I think the game would already be over.
Yeah, it would absolutely be over.
Cool. All right, 5-color Stormtroopers takes the game. So
Dang,
yeah, I think that was probably, you know, it still felt, the games that I won felt like I was winning by a lot, but it still felt like the closest games that we played.
Yeah, it definitely seemed pretty close. Like, I wasn't too thrilled about playing my deck, especially the first round, but it definitely was pretty close, and there were a couple close calls for you and me. And
Yeah, the second game was pretty good. I feel like you had a lot of removal, and it took down my key troopers. Like when you took down my death trooper and my scout trooper and stuff like that, the other troopers I were left with weren't really so great. So that seemed to be pretty good. But yeah, so and your bounty counters.
Yeah, it seems a little weak, you know.
Yeah, a little weak. Very flavorful,
of
but
course.
a little weak. Similar to kind of the criticisms we've had for some of the other mechanics.
Yeah,
so
especially hate. Yeah.
Very flavorful, but a little on the weak side. So, all right, cool. So that does it for the exhibition matches that we've created for the Star Wars: The Gathering set. So what Abby and I are going to do next to experience the set as much as we can and kind of get a really as much as feel as we can before we judge it, we're going to do a draft of the set and we'll do a sealed. So next up will be sealed, and we'll see what happens as we try to build a sealed Star Wars: The Gathering deck.
Oh goodness. See you then.